बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि शरह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली अल्लाहुम्मा रब्बना आतिना फ़िद दुनिया हसनतन व फ़िल आख़िरति हसनतन व क़िना अज़ाबन्नार रब्बी ज़िदनी इल्मा। Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon everyone. Hope you will be having a great day and you will be having a great time right now. You will be in a great mood as well, and you will be in the mood of learning new things, new concepts, new theories, new definitions, new informations. And this is how you will grow in wisdom, you will grow in confidence, you will grow in knowledge. Because our life is our own responsibility. And if you want to become wise, if you want to become intelligent, if you want to become knowledgeable, then it is our responsibility to make such choices which enable us to become a wise person, to become a knowledgeable person. According to Charles Spurgeon, wisdom is the right use of knowledge. You know about knowledge, that knowledge refers to information or understanding gained from learning and experience. But wisdom is the right use of that knowledge. The knowledge which we learn or gain from different experiences or from different books, from different sources. Now, how to make use of that knowledge? If we can make the right use of that knowledge, if we can make that knowledge for our own benefit, for our own use, for our success, for our own benefit as well as for the benefit of other people, so this is wisdom, then we are wise. Because we know how to make the right use of knowledge. So wisdom is the ability to make good judgment or sound judgment based on the learning from our experience and learning, or the knowledge and understanding which give us this ability. So wisdom is the ability to make sound judgment, to take sound judgment and to make sound judgment and to take sound decisions. So if we can make sound judgment and we can take sound decision as well about our life, then we are wise. So wisdom is how to make use of our knowledge, when and how to make use of our knowledge. We have to put situation in perspective, and we should use our knowledge according to the context. So when we are wise, we will use our knowledge according to the context, according to the situation. We will look at the people, and then we will use our knowledge. And how to impart our knowledge to other people. How to use our knowledge, how to impart our knowledge. So this is wisdom. So wisdom, sapience or sagacity is the ability to contemplate or act productively using knowledge, understanding, experience, common sense, and insight. So when we contemplate and act productively or effectively, and we take benefit from it, and when we use our knowledge, when we use our understanding, when we use our common sense, when we use our insight, so this is the definition of wisdom. According to philosophy, wisdom is the ability to scrutinize knowledge. Whatever knowledge we have, if we can scrutinize that knowledge, so this is a definition of wisdom according to philosophy. Scrutinize means how to make use of the knowledge according to the context. With philosophers, thinkers, and scholars, they have wisdom. Therefore, they make great decisions. They can make sound judgments about their lives. What is real wisdom? Real wisdom is the ability to differentiate between good and bad. And to make use of our knowledge and understanding for making sound judgment and decisions and act wisely. So this is real wisdom. Now, people ask, what is the difference between wisdom and knowledge? So knowledge is referred to the information or understanding which we gain through learning and experience, while wisdom is the ability to use knowledge effectively or to apply knowledge effectively make sound decision, make sound judgment, and act wisely. This is wisdom. So knowledge is the information or understanding, whereas wisdom is the application of that information, the use of that information or that understanding for our own benefit as well as for the benefit of other people. Knowledge is knowing what to say, whereas wisdom is knowing when to say it. So what to say, this is knowing what to say, this is knowledge. And knowing when to say, this is wisdom. Knowledge is the understanding that tomato is botanically a fruit. Tomato is botanically a fruit. This understanding, this is knowledge. Wisdom is knowing not to put tomato into fruit salad. This is wisdom. We also have conventional wisdom. People talk about conventional wisdom. Conventional wisdom refers to the wisdom belong to culture or society, not individual. The example of conventional wisdom is like practice makes a man perfect, don't judge a book by its cover, our actions speak louder than words, 2 and 2 make 4, don't cry over spilled milk. So these are the example of conventional wisdom, which is the collective wisdom of the society, collective consciousness or collective wisdom of the entire society. Everybody knows about it. Everybody consider it true and correct. They get guidance from it in their lives. So wisdom is the ability to apply knowledge, to use knowledge correctly and for our own benefit. Now, I'd like to share a few examples of wisdom with you people. Understanding human nature. This is an example of wisdom. Or learning from mistakes. This is another example of wisdom, learning from mistakes. Those people who learn from their mistake, so they are wise. They have wisdom. Practicing emotional intelligence. This is another example of wisdom. Those people who practice emotional intelligence, so they are wise people who know about their own emotion, as well as they also take care of other people feeling and emotions. Valuing life balance. Those people who develop or strike a balance in their work and life, or they give it importance. So these people, they are wise people. They have work life as well as they have personal life or private life. Empathy and compassion. Those people who show empathy, who show compassion, they are wise people. Living in the moment. Those people who live in the moment, they practice mindfulness, they are also wise people. This is another example of wisdom. Living in the moment. Humility and self-awareness. Those people who have humility, they are humble and they are self-aware, they know about their values, they know about their strength, their area for improvement. So these people, they are also wise people. Valuing inner peace. Those people who love inner peace, who do not compromise on their inner peace, and they always value it, so they are also wise people, because inner peace is important for a good life. Because when we are at peace with ourselves, then we can focus on our targets and our achievements, and then we can easily achieve it. So inner peace is important. So wise people, they prioritize their inner peace. Another example of wisdom is prioritizing long-term gain over short-term gratification. Wise people, they will always think about their long-term goals, and they will always think about their future. So they will give sacrifice of the short-term gratification, or the things which they enjoy in the present. For example, sleep. You can take sleep right now, but you didn't take sleep and you come to this class because you are thinking about your future. So you are thinking about your long-term goals. So wise people, they prioritize their long-term goals over short-term gratification. Another example of wisdom is appreciation for life. Wise people, they count their blessings, they are always grateful, and they always focus on the positive aspect of life. They are optimistic, they are hopeful people. So they always appreciate life. They consider life as a blessing, is an opportunity for growth, for development, for improvement. So they have sense of self-fulfillment and satisfaction. They focus on service. Wise people, they always focus on serving other people, serving community. They love serving people, because serving other people give them happiness and self-fulfillment, sense of self-fulfillment. So they always focus on serving other people, helping other people. But before that, they also work on their own talent. They work on their own self. They develop themselves. They spend their life wisely, and they work on their personal and professional development, and they develop themselves. They develop their talent. They polish their talent, and then with the help of that talent, with the help of the skills which they develop, and the knowledge and the experience and understanding, they start serving community, they start serving humanity, and this service, it gives them sense of fulfillment, and it gives them happiness, and this is called intrinsic reward. When you help other people, so this is called, you get happiness and sense of fulfillment, and this is called intrinsic reward. So they get intrinsic reward for their efforts, for their services. So wise people, they are always grateful. They don't search for opportunities, they create their own opportunities. They don't complain. They are always hopeful. They are hardworking. They always have passion in their life. They are always motivated. They are confident. They are courageous. They are brave. They are happy people because they can take sound decisions. They can make sound judgments. And they can act wisely. And they can make the best use of their time. They can make the best use of all their resources. So, wise people, they live great life just because they can make the best use of all their resources. So now the question is, what is important, whether knowledge is important or wisdom is important. So as we know that knowledge provide a base to, or a base root to wisdom, and wisdom is the practical use of knowledge. So therefore wisdom is more important. Knowledge is also important, but wisdom is more important, the practical use of that knowledge, and when to use that knowledge, how to use that knowledge, and how to get personal benefit from it, and how to give benefit to other people. So this is much more important. So both are important, because wisdom is not possible without knowledge, because knowledge gives it a support base, and knowledge is of no use without wisdom. If we are not wise enough to make great use or wise use of our knowledge, then it is also not important. So both are interdependent. So for becoming wise, we must work on our knowledge. We should spend our knowledge, we should add more to our knowledge, because knowledge provides a base or a root to wisdom. So if you want to become a wise person in life, then we must work on our knowledge, we must work on our understanding, we must work on our experiences, and we must work on our common sense, and we must work on our insight. We should develop all these areas. We should make use of all the sources of knowledge: perception, introspection, memory, inference, intuition, testimony, all these sources. And we should try to read different books on different topics, and we should try to meet different people from different walk of life, and we must try to attend different classes, different events, and develop different experiences. And we should not be afraid of taking risks and facing challenges. So when we look at taking risks or challenges as learning opportunities, and we can take challenges, we can take initiatives, and we can take risks and face challenges, and we look at it as opportunity. So this is how we will develop knowledge. We will get more knowledge, we will get more understanding, we will get more wisdom, we will get more insight into different things, and we will develop more common sense, and this is how we will become more wise. We will grow in wisdom. According to Albert Einstein, wisdom is not the product of schooling, rather it is an attempt of lifelong learning. So wisdom is not the product of schooling, it is a lifelong attempt the attempt which we make, the thing which we learn throughout our life, and the attempt which we make for that, the struggle, the effort which we make for getting knowledge, for getting different experiences. So it adds into our wisdom, and this is how at the end of the day we become wise. Why it is said old is gold? Because old people, they are wise people, because they have practically lived through life. They have got different experiences in life. They have more understanding of life. They have more insight into life. So therefore, they can give you great advices as well. They can provide you great guidance as well. So experienced people, knowledgeable people, they can give good advice and guide and provide great guidance. So this was all about today's topic. I hope you find something useful for in today's topic. And now from your feedback, I will come to know that how was the topic and what was useful for you.